serious apologies. Sorry. No, wait, sorry. Sorry for that crash. Um, I'll be back in a few seconds, kinda. Here's what I said. Like half an hour ago, and then I kind of took a quick break, a remedial break. I accidentally collected some points while I was off stream. While it crashed. And it got me another Ocean Treasure Crate blue. And it got me another blue Ocean Treasure Crate, sorry. It got me another blue Ocean Treasure Crate. Oops. Did not do that one right. probably stick to solo squads. But to be quite honest, I don't think that's gonna be like a likelihood for the whole day. Oh, well, I always forgot my BP. My BP purchase. My BP exchange for some silver. So I do it on the second run. Or now they go off of microseconds as to how much time it takes for me to press it. And that's how much and to be quite honest, that's why I don't get, they claim, and they just misconstrue the numbers, is all it is, as you'll begin to understand. With me, in this type of series, they'll misconstrue it as money that, they'll misconstrue the original message of money that I'm owed, as money that I'm like supposedly like paying back on like losses. Or like not just losses, I'm just running it myself, but that's a lie. This is all like money that I'm owed. Because just because they train their kids to say, oh yeah, we didn't have that same physics engine or that same game as you, doesn't mean as such. It's completely different. So I mean, that's just a lie. Fat lie. And there's where the invisible players start. There was two of them. There's two of these chicks. That's crazy. That's lame. I hate chicks. What are these just like whores? That's all it is. It's a horse. It's such a waste. That's so lame. This is how they tried telling me. They stabbed me in the back. They were trying to find another. They were trying to find a job again with me. Basically. That the money that they owe me is like not likely to owe me, but so I like just kill them any chance I get. That doesn't happen anymore. Dang it. Oh man, that's oh man. Oh man, that's cool. I call that one the invisible man. Sorry, I'll let it in. Like, I'll let it out there. That's funny. That's like I wish. We keep running funky for a bit. Seems to be the easiest run. This is all set up. Oh man. My kills get so quick if I get the chance. Gonna have to. Wonder where he ran off to. Oh, it's kinda gonna get annoying. It's gonna get annoying. One bot, one real player. The chick was real, and she was a little bot. Sent me in to kill her. That's funny, but not funny. That's cool. That was full boost. Huh. That's funny. That's funny. Never sell drugs, kids. Just pay me and I'll sell some to you. That's the #1 drug dealing. Call that worldwide. Oops. Here's my red dot site. First sale made. Success in my head, so that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. There's 2 in there. So they set these rigged up setups. I already took my stash. Straight to Pfizer. Oh man. Gotta make some money yourself. Everything's oh, what? I didn't know they had another like 3 people with them. That's so heinous. All rigged by a bunch of people that haven't paid me. What's up with this, dude? It's so heinous. Man. So like 3 hours before I start doing some heavy healing grinding for the clan. Still what? Like 17 minutes left, 16 and a half ish to survive and 3 kills left. Dude, that sucks. 3 kills that I killed last game. Dang, dude, only 5? What the hell? I didn't even get 4 so far. Dude, dang, I've already run a few matches. This is crazy. And I still have to get some team deathmatch kills. Hopefully. Oh, so I'll probably drop the graphics in a bit. probably for this next match. And team death. No. Oh yeah, probably for team deathmatch too. Yeah. So lame. Dang it. Only downside is I won't have the backpack this account. Not about ever, but dang, that sucks. Hey, I didn't think about it. I forgot about saving up for this. I have to start saving. Window silver fragments, and that becomes the 4x item instead, like times 10. Also the price, because you won't know when I pick it up. Or I guess every single time I make 8,000 is technically when I would just like ditch and run. But that's, oh man, that means someone's got inside numbers as to like how many points I'm expected to get, whether I kill myself or not at certain points. Oh man, that's the definite 4x nightmare of my life. Huh. I even forgot where it was. Royale Pass. There we go. And I remember this stream state from like 3 to 4 nights ago, but like 2 nights ago is when it ran heavy. So paint being the commodity. So this is more like the stock market, but because it's only one item, so it's just what traders to go through and what trades to make. Because sometimes some of these traders don't open their doors again because of the big name traders wasting everyone's time and money. So this is their like last ditch effort to tell you guys to make money off of not so much them, but this is like last ditch effort of shutting down and shutting those companies. They're just wasting time. and learning to do it all on your own. It's less expensive, but whatever. Because you're going from one like supposed like heavy hot commodity of your real life money wasted on items in virtual space. You can get up to 20 of them at 160,000, no discount. See the alteration in like script and whatnot. I just don't care for what the fuck they tried running, but I just kept going. So regardless, 160,000 BP. So that's not possible now. I figured I wouldn't get 160,000 anyways, because I get up to like 10,000 daily, and I personally don't play that often anymore. So I mean that's heinous. Huh. And then this question came in hand, and there's no way to find any of this information. What was wrong card? Oh, the BP card. Increases. See, does not daily. Sorry, I was gonna say if it's not on this card anymore, it's like it would be impossible to find this type of info. But so I mean, this just makes it quicker, but that's also a lie because I lose a lot of matches. So I mean, these cards are not worth it. Even EXP. Yeah, EXP cards work since that doesn't matter. Because you're not limited as to how much EXP you gain, but BP was. You're limited daily. But I mean, that's out of like their lame ass like setup. Because even then, Royale Pass points, you're limited to like how many you can get daily. Huh. And even then, even when you go through like the shop, and I'm just showing every single trick of the trade that they run against every 3 types of markets that they try to run, and how and when they distribute this type of information. They try to make it seem as a joke, but this is kind of how the markets work. Because you can buy your silver type setup, but you can also, and the only way to buy any other paint when you have like bad luck, because otherwise you're going to be spending like 3 to 4 times what you're expected to, and then if you don't buy heavy up into paint, then they increase the rate. It's like gambling, but more like the stock market type gambling. You either shut your fucking mouth for this many years, or you just like get fucked. They kick your face in, but proverbially, and they don't tell you this, but that's legitimately what they try running it against the gangsters. Instead, it's all the little pussy ass keyboard warriors and like little robots and bitch made assholes that flipped on people. But now they're trying to like defend themselves like with their pussy ass little bitch made ways again, and bombing them and doing all this shit doesn't work because it's just their bitch made personalities breaking through at this point, and that's it. So it's just like pointless. So they leave it down to the commodities and the tradable exchanges. There's tradable exchanges towards everything that you do, regardless of what it is. So right here, it's like they said, paint, and it takes what 1, 2. You're getting 25 daily. And it takes 4 days minimum purchase just 1, and you get weekly limited of 10. So I mean, after a while you even get limited to like 8 per day after you spend those. So they expect you to make like viable, like if you have like 10 kids, they expect you to have every single kid's numbers to see which one got the right cutoff points pertaining to like the current stock market and everything, and those are like your little bitch made traders. So I mean, like for solo projects, you're fucked, bruh. This is what you do when you have like 10 kids. But if you're doing it solo, you're kind of fucked, because then at that point you have to get these numbers from them, and then who's to say they're going to give you the numbers? So that's why they kind of try to throw you off with the skins and whatnot, and then the stories, backstories, how they'll affect you, whether they'll make you a better player or not. If you're doing this for different playing reasons, like, so having it in my stash is probably a bad idea. Pro player type status, like they don't already have them. But that's a lie. They all just have pay to win structure accounts, or the accounts that they have for tournaments are completely different. They just do hot button trades as to when they change one account to the other. And I say hot button trades because these are old school, back in like the 19. This is beginning of the era, 1920s era, where they'd be like, all right, so I hit the hot button now because I know my group's gonna hit right now, like, and it's like in the group of their group. So I'd be like, after like they flag everything. Well, what years would this be? I'm trying to think of what era like this is primarily pertaining to, just to skip everything. Whatever though. So I mean, last second. So that's probably why they did it with the S686, even though it's a single barrel. It's a dual shot, but they even try to imply it with the dual barrel type like look with the under railing or the over railing. Sorry. Oh yeah, the railing. It's modern type sniper rifle. Scope railing setup. Guess if you do the right dynamics, you can shoot some heavy caliber rounds even. Oh, even instead of even certain attachments. What, in her barrel? That's not worth anything right now though, but that's kind of funny. Huh. Whatever, this was only between two people anyways. So I mean, by the other points is where they're just scamming everyone, and they just have everyone running off like a bunch of scams. Opposed to like the actual board, like the actual trades, because last second it's just one trade. That's that, right? Boom, this, the button, this treasure, this commodity, these are commodities, these treasures. This item. Huh. I don't know, I guess trend-based items. I guess that's probably why they tried doing this, the featured outfits, but it's kind of stupid. They just kind of tried, they kind of tried douching it up. It's kind of the same thing once you do everything, but it really is just finding the right payouts. You don't find what companies are going to become popular, and you're screwed. You just start selling everything against those other companies, and if you get into these ships late, you just start, you wouldn't be able to just be picking up on like competitive on that stuff. Actually, that's already once they hit their peak. That's crazy because it's all modern. See, that's what I was saying. Like the stock, that's why it's 4x now. Because the modern market is just that. Once I intercept all your like bull messages and lies, and once I figure out that you guys are just trading in between each other, then it's just that, finding out what countries have me covered, what countries are actually using my money my way, and then bam. That's why it's 4x hot button trades. Last second, either sale or, I mean, it's going this way anyways, is what they're saying, but that's my point. And that's how they try changing. Oh, well, we'll probably change routes or do something different. Oh, dang it. But yeah, like, it's just so heinous. They just don't, stuff's expensive. Beyond expensive work. So Forex is like definitely like a way to go though. Mainly if you're not gonna get paid off of like stocks. And by me saying getting paid, I mean like less than a penny invested per year is still over a few $1 million. And the reason I say less than a penny is because technically, by you giving me insider information that you have as to like when you're joining the market and whatnot, is like kicking me in the balls. I don't have enough to invest as to how much I would invest to make money off of this, whether you're gonna lose or win. you're saying you already have like speculated results as like other companies, but you have to get these investors, but they already got the investors. But I myself, by this point, is like you telling me, we, like you said, you never play this game, so it's like someone trying to, so it's like Google coming to my face before they build Google this time around. Like after I bombed them and everything, and they were like trying to rebuild, scattering around as a bunch of little dead ants. Right, a bunch of little dead, like, a bunch of the dead little slugs. So the slugs are technically Google. It's easier that way. So, after I kill them, they were trying to rebuild. Man, this is so lame. These guys got into my dreams so often that I want to punch one of them for getting that subliminal setup. Oh, man. It's gonna piss me off. Okay. So this is after I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, but like they got my message from someone else, and I don't mean through someone else saying it or anything, or however whatever means they'll lie about it and say that they got the message the first time. They're like, oh okay, so they're like all on board to like improve this flagship, like waste of money, but whatever. So keeps running and they run it. They find investors to take over what I would normally invest because they're basically just going off of my quim, my insider trade information. But they're never planning on paying me because they went through other different means. They went through different means. That's whatever they try to lie about. So now they're just trying to cover it up. So you get what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So at that point, they like make this money, and then someone comes to me saying, this company's gonna be booming, or this company's booming. Even then, even afterwards, it's like just by this company becoming popular and making any money off of money that they owe me still leaves them at the point, oh, I would have invested a certain amount anyways, and someone overly invested to claim other. But the whole point is that they had me in that whole discussion in order to make it possible. But they didn't have me there in viable means. That's how they tried running the whole power of attorney, and that's why they only have attorneys now, because it's just people that go around lying, and that's all it is. And they even lie about what was being done in previous proceedings, and that's just what happens. But that's just kind of life. But repeating this dynamic is like impossible and expensive, but it's possible. That's what I was saying, to stick to Forex. Because if you don't have these insider information type trade secrets, nor the right amount to invest, you're not really going to make anything. It's going to be like shits and giggles for you. And at that point, like let's say it's like 50 to 60 of you, that's just 50 to 60 more extra felonies that they'll sell under the bus before they sell themselves under. And those like 50 or 60 other cops that they'll hire before they'll hire you or your like family for like half the money. And they even have ugly prostitutes roaming around for their companies, like wasting everyone's time and money. But I mean, that's how they try to lie about it. And they'll just claim that no, we were just sending ugly chicks when they send all your money after they waste your money. But I mean, this is like legitimately what happens on a day-to-day basis in my aspect. But whatever. I'm gonna take a 5-minute second breather, get some water. It's really like 2 minutes. It's like 10 seconds. It's right next to me. Be right back. Yeah, see? Yeah. Huh. Fuck yeah, though. This is what you said it the first time. And it was actually still way better. Seriously. Huh. Uh-huh. Well, they know that. What they were already making out of it. And they still owe me for it. So this isn't set up right, but I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna start this up in like 2 minutes, possibly. Just gonna do solo squats for a few minutes, and then probably switch over to some more just to heal, just some healing rounds, just to get this client training done of Medhead. So I have to heal 3,000 damage. Hopefully I can get this done in 2 rounds. It'll probably take like 5, 6 sometimes, but that's cool.